Halo, halo, witam serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku z serii Genshin Impact. No i w dzisiejszym materiale postaramy się dokończyć misję bohaterki Mavuiki, jej akt pierwszy, i tym razem mamy się udać na spoczynek z tej oto strony, a potem będzie wielka walka na stadionie. Kolejna pielgrzymka, czy tam jak się nazywa ten cały turniej, więc zobaczymy. I może będzie trzeba zawalczyć na Szybolankę, czyli Starego Archona? Zobaczymy, bo jakoś tam się wskrzesił.
Hey, wake up, wake up! The tournament's about to start!
To tylko Paimon. Jaki turnament?
Oh no, we've overslept! Only a little bit, but... Okay, wash up and pack your things. We gotta go, go, go! Ah! I can't believe it! Mavuiki totally called it! How could we have been so careless? Is this what people mean when they say you get so excited before a trip that you struggled to sleep the night before only to miss setting out the next day?
Hey there! How are you feeling?
Mavuika, why are you here? Isn't the tournament about to begin?
To nasza wina, przepraszamy.
Yeah, we're about to start. I'm here to pick you up. Put on your helmets and get on the bike.
Huh? Can we make it in time?
Dobra, przytrzymamy się. Nie przejmuj się, Paimon.
We'll take a shortcut. Sit down and sit tight. You can hold on to my waist if you get scared. Full throttle!
No to ruszamy.
We're speeding, right? We have to be speeding!
Oh, come on! If this counts as speeding, Mualani would have been arrested a long time ago.
I've entrusted her life to you for so long, but only today has she realized just how unhinged the two of you are!
No, tak się podróżuje autostradą.
So much air! And Paimon's stomach! Oh, knowing Barbados, he'd probably crack up if he heard that!
Huh? Barbados? Right, I almost forgot that you're friends with him, and the other Archons too. Introduce me when we get the chance, would you? Never hurts to make some new friends.
Sure! Our friends are yours too!
Don't open your mouth so wide. The venue is just up ahead. Sit tight.
No to mamy niezły wjazd na arenę. Paimon robi baczkę.
And safe! Just in time, too! We won the bet! We won the bet! That's right. Pay up a how. Yeah! Pay up a how! Darn it!
How do you like that? A short Flame Strider show to start us off, and to introduce and welcome Natlan's great friend Tumaini.
Sure pulled off that stunt pretty neatly.
How can you call that a stunt? Wait, what do you mean, pulled it off? That wasn't supposed to be part of the show?
Everyone, welcome back to the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. Once more, I will say a few words before we begin. Bored? Heard it all before? Not to worry. We're doing things differently from now on. The abyss no longer threatens us day and night as it once did. My comrades, my friends, thank you for your hard work and sacrifice. We have achieved a lasting victory. A new day has dawned on Natlan.
Yeah, all right!
From now on, the pilgrimage will no longer serve as the prelude to a war waged to defend our land. However, many aspects of it will remain the same. It remains a trial to determine the strongest among us, as well as a stage upon which to showcase your individual growth. Today marks the beginning of yet another legendary saga, one written in the triumphs of the victors. So without further ado, let the tournament begin!
Yeah! Heck yeah! Who's gonna be the new champion?
Now then, you two. You'll be the mobile supervisors, moving with the contestants as they progress, and making sure that everything is proceeding fairly and in good order.
Leave it to us! We're the best adventurer and travel guide duo you'll ever meet!
Oh, and one more thing. I believe I've mentioned this already, but if you find any leads on Lord Xbalanque, please pass them on to me.
Czyli co, my osobiście nie będziemy walczyli? Chyba? Nie wiem.
Thanks. I'm counting on you.
Szkoda.
Let's go check on everyone and see if we can find any leads on Xbalanque before things kick off.
A tylko pytanie, którędy? Tędy się mogę przedostać?
Oh! Hi there, Eon-san! Are you gonna participate in the tournament? That's fair. Can we ask you something then? You know about Lord Xbalanque's resurrection, right? Have you seen anyone with that kind of aura over here? Got it, thank you! We'll keep asking around then. Huh? Thank you, Coach. Paimon feels like even her blood is boiling.
Paimon robiła przysiady, czy o co chodzi? Nie wiem. Jak to działa? Dobra, jakoś się muszę przedostać wyżej niby, ale nie wiem jak, mówiąc szczerze, moment. Nie ma żadnej drogi odpowiedniej. Wszystko jest pozamykane, a muszę się jakoś wyżej dostać. Nie wiem, tak po prostu wskoczę, czy jak? O to by chodziło deweloperom. No tak to średnio wygląda, nie wiem. Twórcy, come on. Na tym piętrze mogą być jakieś interesujące rzeczy. Jak to działa? Nie, to już niżej. Aż tak dobrze nie pamiętam rozkładu lokacji. Może ta Kachina będzie coś wiedziała.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. How's the warm-up going, Kachina? Feeling good? Oh, hey you two. Yeah, I'm feeling great. Ready to get out there and show 'em who's boss.
To powodzenia. Czy ona będzie startowała, czy jak?
I'll give it my all. I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to win again, but as long as I learn something from the experience, that's enough of a win for me. Yeah, having the right mindset is everything. Yep. Oh, by the way, have you seen anyone who seems like Lord Xbalanque? Lord Xbalanque? I don't think so. A powerful figure like him is sure to attract attention wherever he goes. Like Moalani and Kanich, only even more so. I haven't seen anyone like that, though, so he probably hasn't passed this way. All right. Thanks, Kachina. We'll go take a look around. Focus on taking care of yourself as well as winning. I will, thank you.
Może ten Xbalanque ukrywa swoją moc. Taka rzecz też jest raczej możliwa. Zobaczymy. Czy byłby na tyle mądry. No to w ogóle już nie mogę wyjść poza barierę, się okazuje.
Hey, Kanich, gonna take part in the tournament? You can do it! Where's the how, though? On a different note, have you heard anything about Lord Shibalanke?
Dobra, później się zobaczymy.
You're reliable as always, Kenichi. We should go check with the others now, so we'll see you later. Good luck, and make sure you don't get injured.
Dobra, jakoś nie opodal. Jeszcze mamy kolejny punkt. Ten dalej.
Woo!
Oh? Well, hey there, traveler in Paimon. What brings you here?
Chcę się zobaczyć z Itzlali. Itzli. Panią Itzli.
You... I'm not buying what you're selling.
The traveler means it! Still, Paimon didn't think you'd be taking part, Itzlali. Given who you are you sure it isn't against the rules?
Though not a violation per se, what it will be is an unpleasant surprise for the youngsters. Normally I stay out of this kind of event. Don't want to put too much pressure on everyone else. But we're celebrating the end of the war here, so I'll give the occasion the respect it deserves.
Good luck then! Make sure you show off your super majestic side, alright?
Well, aren't you the sweet talker today? Too much syrup on your pancakes this morning? Anyway, thank you both. I'll remember your words of encouragement and do my best.
So, what was that? Ha! Thing all about? Some kind of strange ritual?
Of course not. I was using my power to search for Lord Shibalanke. To be more precise, I was trying to look for him in the world of souls. After all, I also have no idea what he might look like. Still, nothing so far. But why? He is the first Pyro Archon after all. Isn't it a given that he'll be revived with an unimaginably large amount of power?
Będziemy musieli jeszcze szukać.
Yeah, we don't have any leads yet. We'll check for leads somewhere else. Good luck, Granny, and take care!
Be on your way now. Oh, and take care of yourselves too. Granny Eatsley will display her dashing self on the competition grounds soon enough.
Seems like we still haven't found any useful clues. Maybe we should just go back and check in with Moika.
Czy ta Itzlali, biorąc udział w turnieju, nie będzie najlepsza przypadkiem? Nie mam pojęcia. Pod względem fabularnym wydaje się jedną z najbardziej solidnych, chociaż w walce nie wiem, czy jest aż taka doświadczona. No tam ma kilkaset lat przynajmniej, więc ma największą wiedzę raczej. Ale czy aż tak dużo walczyła, to nie jestem pewien, mówiąc szczerze. Kurde, jak się mam dostać? Tu wszystkie bramy są pozamykane, z jakiego względu? Na tym piętrze jednak? Gdzie muszę się przedostać? Nie, to chyba piętro wyżej. Rzeczywiście nie mam w ogóle staminy obecnie. Też z tym Lordem Shibalanke, nie wiem, czy to jest możliwe, żeby ukrywał swoją moc, czy takie rzeczy w ogóle są możliwe w tym świecie gry. Nie mam zielonego pojęcia. Jeżeli ktoś jest super potężny, stawiałbym, że mógłby wykonywać takie rzeczy. Nie wiem. O, jest i Mavuika.
We're back!
Supervisors. Your report, please. How are the contestants doing?
Madam Host, the contestants are doing great, and the competition is proceeding as scheduled. However, when it comes to Shibalanke...
No leads, huh? The competition is almost about to begin and there's still no sign of him?
Not what you expected?
Not necessarily. Still, let's go give everyone a warm welcome before we kick off. I believe we're all warmed up. Now, take your positions. This iteration of the pilgrimage is the perfect chance for us to bid farewell to the past. Now go forth and soar. Faster, higher, stronger. Become a better version of yourself. Remember what brought you here and keep pushing forward. This tournament begins now!
All right. Ready or not, here I come!
There's Mualani, a natural sports star. She's not gonna stop scoring anytime soon.
I've got this. This round's in the bag.
Kenichi is coming up to the trickiest parts of the course here. But is he slowing down? No! He's speeding up! Amazing!
How's he so fast?
The gap between our competitors has increased significantly. Could this mean? Oh! Contestant Kachina has suddenly appeared from the side.
This part's rough, but I won't give up.
So annoying.
The competition has entered its final phase. Who will emerge victorious? We're about to find out.
I yield.
Our champion has emerged, and his name is Kenichi!
That's amazing! Woohoo! Yeah, that's our Kenichi. I knew he'd win. What? So not only is the little punk hard to kill, but he's good at fighting too? He does have some skill.
You beat me fair and square, Kenichi. People always talk about how tough you are. Now I can say for sure, they're not exaggerating. It's funny. I was thinking to myself earlier that I might have a shot at winning this. Unless I have to face Kenichi in the final.
Come on, dude. What are you talking about?
Losing to Kenichi isn't really a loss at all.
You've more than proven yourself, too. You could beat me up 30 times over. Yeah.
You're both so good. But wait, if that's the end, where's Shibalanke?
Wait, aren't we missing someone? Lord Shibalanke!
Now that you mention it, where is he? Don't tell me. Huh? Are you saying that you beat Shibalanke then? Just kill me now! Better death than to suffer this torture! What a joke!
That's impossible, right? Could he have played so well because of some connection with Lord Shibalanke?
You mean, he might be Shibalanke?
Wait, I'm Shibalanke now? That's news to me.
I've got it! Lord Shibalanke didn't want to steal anyone's thunder, so he must have lost the tournament on purpose.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. This is the most holy pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. How could anyone throw a match?
Whoa, did Paimon say something wrong? Now everyone's talking about Shibalanke. Still, that guy was almost too good, wasn't he? We've never heard of him before, but he was still going toe-to-toe with Kenichi. Could he really be?
No nie można się jakoś podszkolić, to już jest podejrzane.
Huh? What are you looking at, Mawika?
I felt that something was off since the tournament began. Reflecting back on it, it wasn't because I could sense Shibalanke's power, but rather that I could not.
Czy to jest niemożliwe, że on ukrywa moc przed innymi? To jest, nie wiem, nie ma takiej możliwości.
Please, excuse me. There you are. No unimaginably strong soul aura, nor any whiff of extraordinary power. But I know, beyond any doubt, that you are Shibalanke himself.
Huh? Who's that? I've never seen him before.
Isn't that Mauso? Like, Tato's grandson? When did he sign up for the tournament? Did he even fight anyone out on the field?
What are you talking about? He's been standing there this whole time. I totally thought he was just there to cheer the others on.
Wait, so that's Shibalanke? But he's just a kid!
Ahem.
Ha! Ha! Well, this kid doesn't look like he can take a single punch from the almighty Dragon Lord! Kahula how! Just give me 1 second and I'll...
Huh? That's Lord Shibalanke? But, I mean, he was right next to me for most of the tournament. And he didn't seem very, well, Shibalanke to me.
You recognized me? Perceptive. No less than expected of this era's Pyro Archon.
Forgive me for asking, but how did you do in the latest tournament?
I didn't even make it to the final 32.
No!
This is a joke, right? It has to be. It's clearly staged.
Out of my way! I've got to see Lord Shibalanke for myself!
As expected, your return has caused quite the commotion.
Co mu się dzieje z peleryną?
Please, remain calm, everyone. Lord Shibalanke is one of the most important people in all of Natlan. I will take responsibility for receiving him into our midst.
To jest jakaś podejrzana sprawa, nie wiem. A może to jest rzeczywiście ustawione?
She's calling us! Quick, let's go! Hey, wait up!
Co on ma z peleryną?
Okay, this should be far enough. Sorry for making you walk all this way. I am Natlan's current leader and Pyro Archon Mawika. Lord Shibalanke, I said I was inviting you for a chat, but to be perfectly honest, this is also my first time doing something like this, so... I don't even know where to begin.
Oh?
Oh no, he doesn't sound too impressed.
You mean you've never hosted a long dead guy on his first trip home before? No worries, it's a first for me too.
I didn't realize you also had a sense of humor.
Wait, really? Hang on, I think I just realized something. You're telling me that neither you nor your companions know that I, Shibalanke, was totally hilarious?
All the woven scrolls regarding your life depict you as a wise and upright person. According to legends, you also use the divine throne to negotiate with the ruler of death, establishing the set of rules unique to Natlan. As for your sense of humor, no sources have ever touched upon it. Maybe it's better to say that we know even less about you than we expected.
I see. In that case, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am the first Pyro Archon, Shibalanke. You may call me dear beloved son, or just Lanke for short.
Wow, talk about being overly familiar.
Lepiej nie podnoś głosu, bo inaczej zostaniesz, nie wiem, zaatakowana, usmażona.
And these two are?
Allow me to introduce the Traveler and Paimon. They're important friends of Natlan and our companions. Great heroes who helped us defeat the Abyss for good.
Ah, I see. I was about to say, why did a child follow us all the way here? Though you could say the same for me. And judging by your expression, that's exactly what you're saying. And there's where you'd be wrong. This body belongs to a child of present-day Natlan. I'm only possessing it temporarily.
I see. Your physical body couldn't be revived, so you had to borrow someone else's. But what about the original owner? Is he, okay?
No need to worry. My existence has not affected this child in any way. This body's original occupant is currently experiencing a fantastic dream. I have my own plans, and as for my reasoning, you'll find out soon enough. Alas, this borrowed body is a bit lacking when it comes to exercise, and hasn't really trained any aspect. I tried my best at the tournament, but could only get so far given my physical limitations.
Oh, that explains why you couldn't make a deep run. You're not used to this body, are you?
I wish that was the only problem. I'm simply unable to do a lot of larger movements. Oh, and my usual climbing and jumping motions aren't exactly suited for him either. Also, you've got to be twice as careful in a borrowed body. If I pushed him too hard and got him hurt, I'd be no better than a criminal. I could never do anything like that.
Indeed. Still, the great shaman Seatlali learned about your impending resurrection from the Wayup, but we still don't know why you've returned.
Oh, is it time to get serious then? All right, serious mode activated. Ahem. In any case, you've already touched on the topic. I did indeed strike a deal with the ruler of death. She once asked me why I prayed for her power as a mere mortal, and why I yearned to save a nation in peril. I convinced her with the promise of perpetual existence and the everlasting flame of life. So, she shared her strength with me, and allowed Natlan to operate under brand new rules. I told her that the plan would be a grand, long-term one in which victory would not come for some time, certainly not within a mortal lifespan. Still, I knew that someone else would bring it home. She assented to my request, and became an observer of our tale. Seeing her interest, I also asked that I, as the one who laid the foundation, be granted an opportunity to see the new world with my own eyes, if we actually did manage to triumph in the far future.
So your return is a special favor granted by the ruler of death.
More like a bet I made with her. Even gods have things that pique their interest. I bet correctly on the outcome of this war, so this trip is my reward.
How do you feel about the Natlan of today? Does it meet your expectations?
Oh, I like it a lot. Could you tell me more, by the way? I'd love to know how you managed to win the war.
As you know, ours was an exceedingly grand, long-term plan. I'll skip over the most ancient parts and start with what I know. The battle from 500 years ago. The disaster struck suddenly, and Natlan was engulfed in darkness. Our land and faith were both shattered, and everyone believed that our nation's end was nigh. But even when thrust into battle against the abyss, fate, and the passage of time, our heroes did not give up hope of victory. We each shouldered our heavy duty using the power that you left behind. All the Pyro-Archons in the last 500 years have devoted their lives to banishing the abyss, rebuilding our tribes and faith, and uniting the people as one. As for me, I decided to head 500 years into the future, that is, the present, so I might finally bring together our people's resolve, which has stood firm for thousands of years, and fight for our final victory. Of course, I had prepared for the worst. That I would awaken to naught but monsters, corpses, and ruins where our nation once stood. Had that happened, there would have only been one thing left for me to do. Fulfill my final duty as a warrior, and then witness the end of the world helplessly. Still, the outcome proved that our faith was not misplaced. This victory, and the miracle that it created, is the greatest reward for all who gave everything to protect our realm.
Yeah, had anything gone wrong, whether in the past or in the now?
I have always believed you to be shrewd. Surely, such a quality was needed to bargain with the ruler of death, and win so much for us in the process. Natlan was only able to overcome this crisis with your help.
All these millennia later, and the people of Natlan have finally achieved victory over fate. If future generations will call me the one who created the rules and initiated the plan, then you are the one who inherited those rules, the final executor of the plan, the one who created a miracle. Beginnings and endings, creation and change. Mavuiki, you truly are a remarkable leader. It is my honor to have met you.
Please, you're too modest. Rather, it's our honor to welcome you back to this world.
Ah, and that's the perfect segue to something that you should know. You see, you don't have to worry too much about my second life, since I'll only be here for a single day, like from sunrise to sunset.
A single day?
What?
Ale dzień się już kończy?
That's why I said you won't have to worry too much about the boy this body actually belongs to. I'll be long gone by this time tomorrow. Besides, no one ever said I was actually going to return and stick around for years and years, right? This is just a short little outing back home, so I can see some of my compatriots again. Still, I've got to say, it has not been an easy trip. After being resurrected, I woke up in the home of a normal boy and wanted to take a quick dip to relax, only to have my trouser legs snagged by a fishing line that came out of nowhere. And once I finally made it to shore, I decided to take a stroll and see the sights, only to step into a trap along the way. Beats me who'd put a trap out there, and there wasn't even anybody around to check it. Thankfully, the bottom was pretty soft, so I lay down and took a nap before getting up to continue on my merry way.
This is so embarrassing.
After countless trials and tribulations, I finally managed to sign up for the tournament. But then, I ran into a girl who claimed to be a fitness coach. She insisted that my muscles weren't up to snuff, and made me do twice as many warm-up exercises as everyone else. Oof, you guys in the future sure have it rough.
Well then, what's next for you?
Oh, what a great question. I was just about to get to that. You're a pretty considerate gal. So, I do have a small wish that I haven't been able to fulfill. I managed to participate in the pilgrimage, but alas, my potential is restricted by this form. It sure would be nice if I could show everyone what I could actually do.
Why is he stealing glances at us like that?
Well, now that I've said it, care to help an old man out, hero?
Więc na co cię stać?
Ahem. See, I was also quite the formidable warrior in my time. Surely a match for Mavuiki. I mean, I was the first Pyro Archon after all. I could shake the cliffs with a single punch, scale mountains with a single leap.
Very formidable indeed. So, you'd like to spar with me?
Yes.
Using your current body? Will he be able to handle it?
Don't worry. I'll find a suitable location for our duel, and a way to keep this body safe. The first sun. The ardent sun. This star is a flame, burning with a passion that will consume all. From the moment I first saw you, I knew you to be a true warrior, just like me. Surely you shall not refuse me this battle, O inheritor of my ancient name, the burning sun, Kiongozi Mavuiki.
I accept.
Brilliant. In that case, let us free ourselves from mortal shape. Let the ancient souls guide you to the true arena of duels.
No to szykuje się epicki pojedynek. Zobaczymy.
What is this place?
Nigdy mnie tutaj nie było.
Is this a temple of the spirit?
This is the land of the sun, created by my soul. Only the sun and those blessed by it can survive here. Me, you, and you. The sun, the other sun, Blessed One 1, and Blessed One 2.
We've been blessed by the sun?
The sun will remember the most virtuous stars. You are hope itself, the most radiant, most important friends we could have. We have invited you here, so you may witness the clash of suns.
Huh, I see. We've manifested in an almost fully spiritual, consciousness-like form, removing the limits of our flesh.
That's right. As I said, I knew you to be a born warrior the moment I laid eyes on you. But there are two forms of human strength, that of the body and of the spirit. The great Xbalanque, impressed upon a child's body, found less than a third of his original strength available to him. In that form, I'd lost my strength of body. But here, we meet as our true spiritual selves. In this place, even a child may shake heaven and earth due to the great soul within. What makes a true hero? Someone strong of body, or strong of mind, or must one be strong in both to surpass human limits? Which of these are you, Mavuiki?
Well said, Xbalanque. Let us prove our mastery of both strengths through this battle. To Natlan, to each other, and to the rest of the world. You and I both know we'll never meet a better matched opponent.
Indeed, that's exactly what I've always wanted. As a citizen of Natlan, as the Pyro Archon, as an opponent from across the millennia, and a friend whom you never had the chance to meet. Let us have a fair and honorable duel.
No to będą cutscenki epickie. Kto wygra?
Our fight will end when the flame is extinguished.
Myślę, że Mavuiki chyba.
You ready?
No. In war, there's no time for that.
The fire's out. Let's stop here.
No to mamy remis, chyba.
It was a great fight.
That was an exhilarating battle, Mavuiki. Looks like this old man's still got some fuel left in the tank after all.
You jest, Lord Xbalanque. Your spirit is as strong and youthful as ever.
Come now. Can't you tell I was making excuses for coming up just a hair short? Not by much, just the slimmest of margins. Yet still, you actually won. I've always seen myself as the strongest warrior, but it would seem that the inheritance of ancient names has proven its worth after all. I bear the name Kyongozi, the leader of our people. After countless generations, this name came to you, and you used the power it accumulated over the years to defeat everything in your path. This battle has been most meaningful. Beyond the facts of victory and defeat, I've also learned a lot about you. Take, for example, your strength. It is at once ruthless and gentle, both tenacious and sharp. You neither overwhelm your opponent with sheer power, nor defy them with only your strength of will. You possess a great understanding of your own might, and will convert all of it into fuel, so you may climb to even greater heights. It is thanks to heroes like you that this war was won. I'd have never been able to return to the mortal realm otherwise. Your victory granted me this chance at a second life. Even if it is just for one day, the sun has risen again to drive away the darkness. Even the darkness of death that once enveloped me has been dispersed by your flames. Mavuiki, you are the newborn sun, greater and more radiant. Allow me to give you a present to celebrate your victory.
Ooh, there's a prize too? Paimon wants to know what it is! Coming from you, it must be super awesome.
My journey is complete, and I have no more need for my remaining time. Mavuiki, I would like to give you all my remaining life force, which I obtained from the ruler of death. Use it to awaken those you wish to see the most. Surely there must be at least one person that you'd like to meet.
What? So it's a blank check to bring anyone back for a time?
Though Natlan possesses incredibly unique ley lines, it is still extremely difficult to meet the dead outside of the Night Kingdom. Now, take it. Though we both became pyro-archons in life, we were still born into this world as ordinary humans. There's no need to hesitate. Just do what you think is best.
Thank you for the offer, but I don't think I'll be needing it.
Huh?
The past lives on in my memories, and will always remain my treasure. Meeting someone we can no longer see again will only lead to more longing. Rather than cling to the past, we should enshrine it in memory. Ever loved and never forgotten.
Mavuiki.
Ona nie żartuje.
They were right. That's exactly the sort of person you are.
They?
Your parents, sister, comrades, and friends. Those who walked with you, and those who left you behind. those who crossed blades with you, and those who prayed for your safe return. Each and every one. Mavuiki, has one granted the special privilege to return, I can sense them calling for you and watching over you from within the distant winds. Dear Mavuiki, our esteemed Archon, leader of our people, how have you been doing? We all miss you so. There are so many things we want to say to you, but if we really were to say them, they'd just be those simple, heartfelt words. The war is over, Mavuiki. All our efforts had meaning, and all our struggles bore fruit. This is the fairest and most precious thing in the entire world. May you be happy in this era of peace. May you eat well, sleep well, always be full of energy, and never forget that we will always love you.
These are all words spoken by the people from the past. Their voices are echoing through this temple of souls.
On wiedział, że Mavuika nie zaakceptuje. Czy chciał po prostu przekazać te słowa?
Thank you. Those who have gone before will never forget you, even as you keep all their names deep within your heart.
Mavuiki, my dear child, though we have ascended to Archonhood, never forget that we are still human. Live as you please, in this age of peace you forged with your own two hands.
Why so formal all of a sudden? Seriously.
Huh? Mavuiki, where are you going?
Oh, leaving already? Now you're the one acting all impatient.
Since we're done with all the serious stuff, it's time to follow me. Xbalanque, doubt you've ever ridden a flame strider in your current body, right?
Never even heard of such a thing, to be honest.
Ooh, are you gonna take him out for a ride?
You're coming too. Come on, it's time for us to live as we please.
Leave domain.
Helmets on, sit tight, and don't fall!
Is this a board you can use to ride on the water? Playing with this stuff is part of everyday life, then?
Yeah, we're living good!
I wonder if I would have ever become Pyro Archon if we had had these gadgets around back then. I might have had a bit too much fun with them.
What? That would be terrible!
Agreed. Good thing they were only invented after I died, huh?
Looks like I really am better after all, for becoming Pyro Archon even with all this temptation around.
Point Mavuiki!
The hands of our friends and the Children of Echoes are as skilled as ever. They were already famed in your era, right? This bike was built by their most talented artisan in this age. Speaking of which, we just passed them by. Sweet!
No to mamy przejażdżkę po całym Notlanie. To jakiś portal, gdzie ja teraz się udaję.
Is that Ochkanatlan? Sure brings back memories.
Oh yeah, that was built in your time, right?
It's long become a landmark. Very popular with tourists, so I hear. They think it's a lovely place.
Is that so? So that's how you all see it.
Paimon thinks so too! It's especially stunning if you look at it from a spirit way.
The stories of the past become things people aspire to in the future. It's just like what they say. The apex reached by those who came before will become the everyday goals of those who come after. everything is constantly changing for the better.
That's good. That's how it should be. I'll bring those words back to the Night Kingdom and share them with everyone there.
No to teleportujemy się po wszystkich klanach. Gdzie dalej? People of the Springs. Czy tam bezimienna wyspa pod nami?
Oh, you can see the people of the springs from here.
They seem to be enjoying life. Just like the people of Natland back then. All kinds of things might happen during the day, but as the sun sets, you can always count on the people of the springs to relax by the water, playing their instruments and dancing their worries away.
Because that's their way of life.
Precisely. And so it is for every tribe. No matter how many years have passed, for the people who live here, some things will never change.
Well, you're the one most qualified to say something like that. So, what do you think? Satisfied with what you saw?
Very much so. Speeding across the water, the warm breeze against my face, it makes me very happy. I really do adore this world, just like a plant adores the sun.
Tyle?
We made it! Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Thank you, Mavuiki. This has been a wonderful trip.
Lovely things are meant to be shared after all. It's the least we could do for our friend.
I'll admit, I didn't expect people several thousand years in the future to see me as a friend. Not that I'm complaining. This old man's had a great day today. Thank you, dear friends. I can still remember how nervous you looked when you saw me for the first time, Mavuiki. I'll cherish that memory.
Oh, is it almost time?
Yes, it is.
Thank you for coming back to see us. This meeting means a lot to me as well.
Well, time to go. Don't forget to lead a happy life.
Aw, already? Hyman's gonna miss you. See you later, Shibalonke.
Baw się dobrze w Night Kingdom.
He closed his eyes. Did he fall asleep?
I can no longer sense Shibalonke's soul. Well, it's gotten quite late, hasn't it? Thank you for accompanying me this whole time. Let's hurry back. You must be starving.
A właśnie, będzie jakaś wyżerka na zakończenie?
Yes. After the end of the pilgrimage, we hold a banquet to congratulate the champion of the tournament. There will be good food and plenty of it. You guys are gonna love it. Mao Sao should be there too. I'll bring him over.
Do you think there'll still be any food left over for us? It's kinda late and all.
I'm sure the feast has already started, but don't worry. I'm sure Yan-san will save some for us. She's very reliable. Leaving the tournament planning to her was a smart move.
So she probably figured that we'd be gone a long time.
Yeah, I told her as much too. Seems like they've prepared the thing.
What thing?
See that row of braziers over there?
Oh, so that's what they are. They haven't been lit, so Paimon totally thought they were something else.
Here, watch this.
Whoa, they're beautiful!
Czyli zostawili dla nas trzech?
This particular kind of brazier is called a signal flame. and is reserved for those coming back late at night. The others set up an entire path using these signal flames to await our return. Those returning to the tribes must light them with their own hands. The flames will illuminate the path ahead and show the tribe that the person has made it back. Even if you're surrounded by darkness, never forget. Your friends wait for you in the distant light. Remember that feeling when the exhaustion of your journey creeps up on you.
Archon! Traveler! Paimon! You were really gone a long time. We've already started grilling the meat.
We had a long talk with Lord Xbalanque. It was pretty time-consuming. More than well. Xbalanque, he's a very good man. He far surpassed even my expectations.
Jakąś historię opowiada.
So the only reason Lord Xbalanque didn't win the tournament is because he was limited by the physical body he was in.
That's right, but don't feel disappointed on his behalf. He himself was not upset about that turn of events. He had many revelations during this journey, and as he said, strength of mind is as important as the strength of the body. He realized that after failing to make it to the final 32.
No matter how many times Paimon hears it, it's still so funny to think that Xbalanque didn't even make it that far.
Kto by się spodziewał, słysząc takie słowa koło siebie?
Strong in both body and mind. Huh.
I'd say our champion Kenichi fits the bill. Don't you think?
Indeed. Everyone, let's raise our cups. Let's celebrate our champion! Kenichi, you've proven yourself a true warrior and athlete. Congratulations on your triumph in the pilgrimage. A toast to our champion!
Cheers!
Hey, look! The kid's awake.
Huh? Where am I?
Hello, Mausau. You're awake. This is the celebration feast for the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. You participated in the tournament too.
Huh? Me?
It's so long, even my lowly servant couldn't manage to give a simple summary. Ha!
I see. I remember Lord Xbalanque, our Archon, Mavuiki, and the pilgrimage. I feel like I dreamed a very long dream. I was super strong in that dream, too. I could jump up onto the roof with one leap, and I could climb, fly, and glide.
It wasn't a dream. Your body did go through all the motions of the tournament. You were already an outstanding contestant.
I'm a contestant? You know, Mom and Dad always say that my health isn't the best, and I might not be able to do all the things everyone else can. But right now, I feel like I can fly.
Really? Like Paimon?
Yeah, I feel amazing. It's like I'm filled with power from head to toe. I want to feel like this next time, too.
Then go and train hard, then come back next year and show us what you've got.
Yeah, as long as you put in the work, you'll do great. I know it. That's how it is for all of us.
Yes. You'll turn out to be a truly beautiful vegetable. I'm sure of it.
Ha? Co on gada?
Yeah, I will. Oh, but the pilgrimage was only half of the dream. I think after that, I somehow got into a fight.
Really? Against who?
I think it was our Archon.
That wasn't a dream either. I did have a duel with Xbalanque.
Huh?
I was hoping to save this until later, but since we're already on this topic, I've got another piece of good news to share. Namely, that we crowned another champion today. Lord Xbalanque and I engaged in an all-out duel, as worthy rivals from across the millennia. In the end, I won by the slimmest of margins, defeating our legendary hero.
Wow!
This is no lie, and I have our best friend here to back me up. You were the arbiter for our duel, yes?
Mavuika kłamie, teraz takim powiem.
Yeah!
Amazing! What an achievement!
Come on, everyone, let's have another toast. For our Archon this time.
Very well. Acknowledge my victory, recognize my valor, and drink this wine of victory for me.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Today's been a super long and exciting day, yeah?
Yeah, it's been quite some time since I've done so much in a day. Or felt that it's gone on for so long.
A też masz wrażenie, że udało ci się coś ukończyć?
Of course.
Oh, right. Malika, the traveler said there was something to ask you.
No. In battle, there's no time for that, so it never crossed my mind.
Taka sama odpowiedź jak za ostatnim razem? Skąd wiedziała, co myślę?
The night is still young. Cheers.
Dobra, misja załatwiona. Jeszcze porozmawiam z bohaterką może? A nie, już jej nie ma, okej. Dobra, w takim razie kolejna kwestia załatwiona. Proszę bardzo, zobaczmy events. To jeszcze jest jakaś... zobaczmy event details. Go to challenge. Nie wiem, co to jest nawet. To jest jakaś chyba starsza sprawa. Czyli co ja wykonałem? Misja główna zakończona. To zakończone. Mamy jeszcze misję od bohaterki Citlali. To postaramy się od jutra nagrywać. Potem mamy jeszcze coś? Nie wiem. Nie jestem przekonany. Jeszcze widziałem na mapie jakąś misję poboczną. Tędy. Co to w ogóle jest? Navigate? Ale co to jest za misja w ogóle? Na fioletowo zaznaczona. Jeszcze raz. Masters of the Nightwing Natlan? Questy? To jakoś na fioletowo powinno być. To jest jakaś misja fabularna, nie wiem. Ale poboczna. Jakoś jej obecnie nie widzę, nie wiem. No jeszcze to zobaczę jakoś w przyszłości. Więc dobra, jeżeli interesuje was kontynuacja, kolejne misje, będę dalej nagrywał misję Citlali, no to jeżeli was to interesuje, to polecam zostawić lajka, dzwonka. No i w sumie tyle, ja się z wami żegnam, do jutra.